Hey, all you hot dogs. Welcome to MindMesh's Movie Talks. My name's Chayton, and once again, we're doing another solo movie talks. Last time, I believe we watched I think it was Ghostbusters with our good pal Eli. It was either Ghostbusters or Spiders 3D. I don't remember. We watched them back to back. It was a train wreck. We don't want to talk about it anymore. I promised a Nicolas Cage film, and I'm giving you a Nicolas Cage film. That's right, we're watching the smash hit from 2007, Ghost Rider. I don't know. I have a weird affinity with this movie. I really like this movie. Or I have, not that I really like this movie. I just have fond memories of this film for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because I don't know. All I know is I wanted my Nicolas Cage fix, and I knew that Ghost Rider could give it to me. So to sync this movie commentary track up with the movie itself, what you're going to do is press pause when I say the pause and press play as soon as the Columbia, a Sony Pictures Entertainment company, the one with the lovely lady holding up the giant glowing scroll. I think it's supposed to be a torch, but it kind of looks like a scroll. Don't worry. As soon as that fades to black, it's about 21 seconds in. As soon as it fades to black, you're going to press play on this commentary track. But for now, press pause. Oh, the dark crystal, the one with all the magic power. It will give us the strength to make it through this film. Even though I quite enjoyed the film. I don't know. I'm just trying to make funny jokes. Ooh, that classic Marvel intro. I actually did not notice that this only had Ghost Rider stuff in it. Wait. Oh, hell yeah. Bro, the way to make things badass, put spikes on it. You know, I'm kind of, man, that nice, sultry Western voice. That's all I need for a movie to be good. Down. What the fuck is that filter? What? Oh, straight up to the negative zone. Bro, I don't know about you, but I'd want to be a fiery demon riding the streets on a bike or whatever vehicle of choice. Because, you know, every Ghost Rider has their steed. We got horses, we got bikes, we got cars, tricycles. You know, I should really spooky. I should really read through more Ghost Rider. I used to be a big Ghost Rider comic reader. And then, did they reuse the same shot? Wait a second. He burnt the deal. Run! Damn. Should have tried playing a fiddle against him. I heard he doesn't like that either. I really wish there was just a skull on the moon. That's all I want. But no, it turns into, what the fuck? I don't remember this, but I'm down. Hell yeah, Columbia Pictures presents. Bro, Speed Racer up in this joint. Speed Racer had a hell track. The Speed Racer was Doom. That's what this is. No, you know, this movie was PG-13, but I have distinct memories of going to the theater to see this film, and I was in the 3rd grade. I was not 13, but I went and saw this film, and hot diggity dog, we in it. The good old carnival, the place where you can buy fried Oreos and fried butter. Basically, everything's fried. You can't really get anything not fried, except for corn on a stick. You can get corn on a stick, but everything else is fried. Whoa! This is the best carnival I've ever seen. What? You know what? I have never been to, well, I guess this, I don't know if this is a carnival or a traveling circus. It doesn't look like a traveling circus with all like the food stands and stuff like that. This looks like just a run-of-the-mill carnival. But I don't think, I've never been to one of those Nitro Circus. I've never been to the carnival, actually. Well, not the carnival, the circus. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused on what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I've never been to a circus. I've never, where they got the motorcycles and the big metal ball or the tigers, the elephants, all that nonsense. The show. I've never been there. But I've also never seen like Nitro Circus or like Daredevils do this stuff. I've never seen those extreme sports. Never had the opportunity, which is kind of sad. But whatever. Wait a second. Is that Norman Osborn from The Amazing Spider-Man? I don't. Who's in this film? I need to know. Yeah, Hot Shot. How many fire puns do you think's in this film? Take a shot for every fire pun or something revolving around heat. Please don't do that. I I don't need that on my conscience. Bro, I wonder if anyone out there has deep faked Nicolas Cage's face onto this young Nicolas Cage, even though it's not Nicolas Cage. But anyways, I need someone to do that. I bet it's happened because this was such a popular grossing film that what was it, like 4 years later we got a random ass hour-and-a-half sequel. I didn't even remember it happening. All I remember is that I saw the DVD in Walmart and I was like, they made a second one? And man, oh man, did they make a second one. Man, remember when cigarettes were cool? And by that I mean cigarettes were never cool. Don't smoke, kids. Join DARE. Damn. You're supposed to build your son up, not bring him down, pa. See, he's nice sometimes. And that signature will be in that wood forever and ever and ever, never to be grown over. It is a showing of our forever loving bond. I feel like I'm going to be doing a very bad Southern accent for the majority of this film. Hopefully, once it switches to Nicolas Cage mode where he doesn't have a Southern accent and it just completely like screws up this whole prologue that's going on, it won't happen anymore. But I don't know. Man, is this fucking Days of Our Lives? And if no one catches that joke, for our younger audience, that's a soap opera. And if you don't know what a soap opera is, well, I mean, don't look it up. Aww. And pull back and back, and the dad's asleep and drunk. I actually don't remember a lot of this prologue. He's reminiscing over the good times before he hit puberty, and his son turned into an asshole. That's right, the dad hit puberty at age 36. It's wild. Very scientifically baffling. Unprecedented, even. Uh-oh. Papa's got the lung fung. This is why I told you to stop smoking 13 years ago. Boy, you were only 7. You didn't know what you was talking about. Time for you to get a watch. I'm sorry, that was rude. I'll go grab my Switch from out back. I'm getting out of Dodge. Man, I love movie lightning because you know it's just a giant light array sitting behind the camera that's just like someone's hitting the on and off switch really fast. Ooh, I I think those are real pyrotechnics. They're literally blowing those lights up as this man's walking. You know, in today's day and age, they would literally just replace those with CGI bulbs. Bro, he just said far fucking out. That's totally tubular. I just forgot his fucking name's a heat pun. You had to take a shot for every time someone said Johnny Blaze. It's called The Highway to Hell. Is that? I can't remember where that song plays in this film, but if it doesn't, they missed a golden opportunity. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that weird decrepit shadow? Ah. Something's not right about this guy. Also, something's not right because that wasn't even his shadow. In that shot, his shadow was behind him, but when the lightning struck, his shadow was ahead of him. Ooh, I found a VFX mistake. Also, you know a guy's pitching a good deal when he shows up to your place of work at like 12 p.m. at night during a storm. Not even 12 p.m., 12 a.m., midnight a.m. Yeah. Well, that's not a thing. I don't got one. My dad said I didn't have a soul. What you don't know is that he'll be transformed into a horse. Classic Pinocchio situation. Watch out. Read the fine print. Read the fine print. Read the fine print, please. Oopsies. And done. Who would have thunk? You never get to read the fine print with the devil. What happened last night? I just had one Bud Light. I feel so bad. I am so sorry about this southern accent thing that's happening right now. Look, I can make those kinds of jokes because I'm from the South. Whoa. I just want to see a deep fake Nicolas Cage on this boy. That's all I want. You didn't. He didn't. The man didn't notice that his son. Like that's the first thing that like would have jumped out at me as soon as he entered the tent. Damn. Get it to him straight. You tell him. You tell your pa. Man, they had such a good morning. What a shame. Sometimes days just turn out like this. You have a nice egg McMuffin from McDonald's, you get a nice cup of McCafe coffee, and the next thing you know, you spilled it all over yourself because a baby's crossing the street without its stroller. Wait. He cares. He really cares. Uh-oh. I love the fucking extra in the background just pointing. Oh, did you see that? There was an explosion. How the fuck did a motorcycle cause that? But I was as healthy as a horse. Oh hell yeah, that fucking laugh. Did the color temperature of the movie just change or was that me? Whoa. Oh. Like Kurt's the Cowardly Dog. Straight up, didn't that happen in one of the episodes? Who would have thought Ghost Rider would get their inspiration from Courage the Cowardly Dog? Bro, I can't lie. This fucking golden hour shit. Oh, but these are some pretty ass shots. Bro, I'm pretty sure I saw a video co-pilot, like VFX video on how to do that under the skin glow. I wonder if they follow the same thing. Ooh, that sky replacement. Ooh. Ooh, that one was rough. Oh. How'd she instantly know? Also, it is far too sunny for it to be downpouring rain like this. Oh, that green screen. Oh, that green screen. Oh, oh, It's our boy, Nicky. They call him the Cage. Bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. I. Let's rock. Oh my gosh. Who's he sponsored by? The Ford F-150? Oh, I like how those crowd shots were basically all women. 90%. Look at that. There's like one guy. Oh, never mind. There's the shot of the guy. Why did they like put him? Why did they like gendered them? These are the men's seats. These are the girl seats. I don't know why I said men and girls. Men and women. Ooh. I like how the camera flashes are they sound like gunshots. Oh, bonk. Oh, dude, this slow-mo is baller. Oh. It's that classic slow-mo where they obviously didn't shoot it in slow-mo, so they decided to either time stretch or just like make the... Why does Nicolas Cage look so weird? It looks like his cheeks got stung by a bee, or they extended his chin. Yeah! Whoa, Johnny! Yeah! Bro, Fox Sports is here. Team Blaze. Do they have a... Wait. Was that ever a Ghost Rider video game? Was that... I kind of want to know. Actually, I feel like I had it. Let's see. Ghost Rider video game. And I wonder if that was an actual level from it. Yes, Ghost Rider had a video game. What was it on? Because that will tell me a lot. Let's see. It's on PlayStation 2, PSP, and Game Boy Advance. Well, I definitely did not have that game. Because while I had a Game Boy Advance, I thought there was a GameCube version. Why? I don't know what I was going to say. I'm starting to suspect he didn't tell his team. You know, I have friends with one eye and no nuts. They're not dogs, though. Oh, it's raining hellfire. I will say, oh, there's skulls in the sky. There's demons in the sky. I think this is 100% CG. But man, God, the villain in this film is so much fun. Ooh, spooky jump scare. I actually forget what his name is. Also, who doesn't like a nice cold, refreshing beer? I've heard it's best to drink them cold. I wouldn't know. I don't partake in such things. I prefer the hard stuff. I thought that was Venom on a shirt for a second. Yeah, I got a problem with that. Let me have that choker around your neck. Oh. All right, dude, just get to the point. Whoa, this dude's got the power to transform people into White Walkers. All right, you now may kiss the bride. Damn. Johnny Blaze only speaks when he's throwing fire. Nicolas Cage has an affinity for eating jelly beans and being obsessed with monkeys. Told you. Also, he couldn't pour himself a martini because PG-13 Marvel movie, which is why he has a martini glass full of jelly beans and a week old pizza sitting on his end table. What did you just say? Religiosity? I can't even say that word. Um, bro, Nicolas Cage's face looks so hollow. Like his face just seems very slim. His ears seem very massive. And his hair seems very lovely and luscious. I guess I have to take into account that this is what, 13 years ago? And I'm old to old man Cage instead of young man Cage. Ooh. Oh. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down my spine. Is this actually. Is it. Wow, that was a weird. That was a weird ending to that scene. Ah, so this place is like White Walkers. Watch out. Well, hello. I'm blue, dabo dee dabo die, dabo dee dabo die, dabo dee dabo die. So it's like a Logan's Roadhouse. Just throw your peanut shells all over the floor. Bro, we got Frozone, we got Sandman, and we got Hydro Man. This is a precursor to Spider-Man Far From Home. Oh, and is there a wind elemental? Oh, I forgot that they like did effects on all their voices. Like he's just got like his normal voice and then a deeper undertone. Ooh. But then the wind guy's got like weird frames chopped out of his voice. The water guy's got like a weird like bubbly. I didn't pay enough attention to the rock, but I'm gonna say his voice probably sounds gravelly. Ooh, you have one? Why didn't you tell me about this? Whoa, throw down that slam. Wait, did Thanos just snap? You know, oh, that was good. That was funny. That was good. What I was gonna say is, the audience is there. I imagine is the people who show up to like monster truck rallies, and I was gonna say bull riding, but I feel like for whatever reason in my mind, bull riding is more classical. Like I feel like that's kind of like the Kentucky Derby. Oh my lord! I like my coffee hot, and that's it. I only like it hot. He's got his hat. He's got his cane. He's trying to look flashy. He's trying to pimp it up, pimp himself out. How the fuck did he hear that? Also, you could see you could see the color correction on her face to make her face darker. There was like a black circle around her head. Oh, I didn't remember that's who that was. What a connection. They actually got an actress that looked like the older version, whereas with good old Nicolas Cage, the younger version didn't look. I'm pretty sure he had different eye color. I don't even know. So you carry a cane now? Wait a second. Where did Southern accent come from? And now it's gone. Tacos and what it would taste like if I dipped them in ketchup. Oh, I just grossed myself out a little bit. And though it makes sense. This is a good interview. You know, I put my money down that this is how most interviews go. This movie's timing is so odd. It's so off of what you think it would be, which I guess makes sense if they're trying to do that. Man, Nicolas Cage are just lighting up my life right now. They're so bright. Ooh, man. I'll say it once, I'll say it twice. The 2007 green screen effects are a little lackluster. Why is the sky pat or sky hatch? What? I tried to make a joke. I knew what was about to happen, and then I ah hell yeah. I don't think helicopters are supposed to fly that close. Like literally the blades were touching. Like millimeters. Oh. Oh, that's a disaster waiting to happen. Oh wait, they're calling him JB. Uh triple the amount that you'd find in an espresso. Oh, he's going. Oh, this they shot in actual slow mo, but of course it's also CGI. So does it really count? Oh, oh, oh. Justin Bieber. No, I'll never get that out of my mind. That's like that scene from Iron Man 2 where Peter Parker was wearing the Iron Man helmet. Well, good, because he's coming on up. I love how his accent just comes in and out so quickly. Oh, I think that last shot where he switched sides, they just tracked a CG Nicolas Cage head onto a stunt double. Except it wasn't CGI. They like tried to film it on a green screen, but it was like super low quality and didn't match. What does that mean? Howdy, 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 ho. And that's how I know that you know that I know that you wanted to know. No. Mm-hmm. Exactly. What did you just say? Nicolas Cage, I know you were raised better than that to say Italian. Whoa. Man, this I'm sorry, what I just noticed when it was an OTS or over the shot onto her over the Johnny Blaze, she was talking and her dialogue sounded like it was coming from a cell phone. And then as soon as it switched back to her, it sounded decent audio quality. I don't know if that's just the copy that I'm watching, but that was bad. Just like Bob Ross would say, ain't nothing but happy accidents. 300 feet, dude, he's taking these pandemic social distancing practices to an extreme. Bro, you can't just stand. Oh, why she go? Let me just pull my magic 8 ball out of my purse real quick. We don't get to see her future. We don't get to tell her fortune. What you don't know is Nicolas Cage has been standing here staring at this mirror for the past like 30 minutes, and that's why he's late. Time has just become lost to him. He's a maniac. Look at that red hand. Straight up glowing. Oh, I was waiting for steam to start coming out of the sink. Oh, there it is. There's the smoke. Ooh. And that's why you put locks on your lifts, guys. Also, what you don't know is that's her 5th bottle in the past 30 minutes. You know, here's something that's weird. I feel like these scenes originally weren't cut together. Cause like it makes zero sense why these two scenes would be happening. What would make sense is that I don't know. I feel like this is like would have been happening like right before the scene of her in the restaurant. So I feel like it started up in his loft with him staring at through the mirror, hands, then this shot, and then it cuts to her at the restaurant checking her phone, being like, "Where's he at?" And then it cuts back to this, or what happens after this. He's got the point. Ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum. Look at that Texaco sign. Is that Texaco? I don't know. I'm going to guess it's Texaco. Johnny. Wait, sorry. It just correlated in my mind that the villain's name is called Blackheart. Ooh. You've already begun. Let's kick it. Oh, hell yeah. We about to see some nonsense, and you ain't ready for it. Oh. Jesus, I don't remember Ghost Rider having this much like chaos and destruction. Or maybe it's because it's just his first transformation. How fast is he? Is he faster than Sonic the Hedgehog? Nope. I don't think so. He's got a bit more flair than Sonic the Hedgehog, that's for sure. What are you doing in my train yard? This movie is simultaneously happening in 2007 and like 1983. I don't follow the rules. Bro, he wasn't even close enough to touch him. Oh, here comes the fun. Here comes the chaos. Wow, it's like that original scene was like foreshadowing this. Oh. Take the kettle off the stove. It's steaming. It's whistling. Oh, this like orchestral chanting. Oh my goodness. This is what I need. And this is why Nicolas Cage was chosen. He actually did this in his audition. Like fire and all. Like it's crazy. He's insane. Oh. Hell yeah. Yes. Yes, give it to me, Johnny. All I can think about is the Mortal Kombat character Johnny Cage. Look at that shiny white ass dome. I will say the one thing that I do like about the sequel is the Ghost Rider effect, because they changed the where his skull wasn't just like floating in white. It was almost like ashed and tar covered, almost like the skin was there and it literally just burnt off, because like the skull was like this weird black that I really dug. But I think I would have been truly happy if it was a combination of the white skull and the black skull, like almost intertwined, like textured. Or maybe I'm just remembering the sequel completely wrong. I will say at least the Ghost Rider effect looks good. At least it looks right. Oh, that's got a sting. Nice little subtle joke. No, he doesn't really have any kind of effects on his voice. He's just like making his voice gravelly. I would love to know if Nicolas Cage did the voice of Ghost Rider. Cause literally Ghost Rider's voice is hey, or not even like hey. I can't even do it. Oh, it's because it's layered. There's a high pitched version, a low pitched version. Uh-oh. Fire beats rock. Don't you know the classic game of rock, paper, scissors, water, wind, ice, and fire? Straight up Medusa'd him. Well, that's actually pretty good. Why didn't he literally turn into pebbles? Ooh. Oh, don't he scratched the paint job. Man, I know I've been bashing the CGI in this film or the effects of this film, but man, does this look good. Like the hardest thing to do is like fire and smoke, and they like nailed it. She's still waiting. This is her 17th bottle, and it's only been an hour. Eh. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. Fucking Ghost Rider works off Hulk mentality. You don't want to see him angry. All he does is fucking growl. Wait, is that? No, that can't be. This is too early for her to be having a career. What is it, Rebel Wilson? Does that look like Rebel Wilson to anyone else? This is probably my favorite part about Ghost Rider is the whole seeing all your past sins. I feel like this is what Jigsaw would want his victims to feel. What if Ghost Rider is just Jigsaw? Ever thought of that crossover? It's just a bunch of people screaming. Oh my goodness. Are we sure this is just his sins? Oh, oh, that's fun. Out of gas. Is there a Texaco near here? Oh, yeah, he works fucking like a vampire. I forgot. He can't be seen in the daytime. Oh, no, that's fun. Or technically more werewolf because there's a transformation involved. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure there's literally scenes in the sequel that are happening during the day and he's transformed into Ghost Rider. Peekaboo, I see you. Ugh. Hated how dark his spit was. There is no way that man's drinking water that fast. I know he spilled half of it on himself, but still. I hurt myself today to see if I could still feel. I want to see this movie in black and white. I want them to pull a Logan. Well, no, I wanted to pull a Sin City where everything's black and white except for fire. Think about that one. You're just a concerned citizen. Wasn't he also the dad for? There's a lot of dads in this movie. This is a very dad movie. Wasn't he like the father in the original Ang Lee Hulk? Wasn't that a thing? Didn't they come out around the same time? When did the Ang Lee Hulk come out? Let's see. Ang Lee Hulk. It came out in 2003. Let's see cast. I want to see that it's wait. Sam Elliott was Thunderbolt Ross. But I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Let's see. I want to see all his movies. He was in Hulk and yeah, Ghost Rider. So he was in the Ang Lee Hulk. Yeah, they blew. You know that old like story where your blood's actually blue when it's on the inside of you, but it turns red as soon as it oxidizes from getting outside of your system. You know that tall tale? Is it a tall tale? I still don't know. That's all I can imagine. is that when he touches him, he's like reverse oxidizing blood and it's turning blue, but then it's like congealing and freezing. You transform into a hideous beast. Oh, we're literally getting this happened 5 minutes ago. Let's flash back to it. I love how the movie writers realized, wow, there's really no way to like eloquently describe the Ghost Rider and its powers. So let's just add in a character that's all for exposition of teaching him. Be like, you know what? This is the Ghost Rider. This is literally what his powers are called. You don't get to decide that. I decide that. And we'll just do what we gotta do. Let's ride. Everything. You got a thing or two to learn. Oh, I thought his jacket was still smoking. That wasn't like the incense cigarette that was burning in the. Or is that the pot of boil? Is that supposed to be the pot of boiling water kicking up that much like smoke? Nothing good. We got a lead using the soot samples from these footprints. Huh? Sorry, I can't say that I have. Oh, never mind. He has. What happened here? It was like nothing I've ever seen before. It was a guy wearing black leather everything on a bike right into the streets on fire. Is that Rebel Wilson? It can't be. IMDb. Man, this movie has some terrible reviews. Boy, oh boy. Okay, top build cast. I want full cast. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got going on? I wonder if it'll even have like a picture of her or if it'll be like, Oh, what? Oh my gosh, that is Rebel Wilson. What the actual fuck? That's wild. You left me hanging again. I had to pay for 26 bottles of I don't know wine, so I'm just gonna say rosé. But I know that's not right because that's like a pink wine, and she was drinking red. I know that much. I know Moscato's a white wine. I don't know any red wines. Bro, his eyes are so fucking blue. They look so unnatural. Uh-oh. No, here it is. Show me that. Oh, yeah, chiseled. Straight up. Even though this is the only time you're ever going to see shirtless Nicolas Cage in this movie, he decided, you know what? I'm going to get jacked for this film. Ooga booga. Ooga booga booga. Ooga booga booga. Ah, here's the page on Ghost Riders. Well, I'm glad Johnny Blaze just has all these like religious scriptures just like sitting around. I mean, yes, it was a bike stand, but now I mean, look how much use he's getting out of it. It's also completely Nicolas Cage's personal book collection. He just brought them to set to read during shooting. And they said, you know what? Let's just use these as sec deck. We'll even add a section of the script for it. I call upon thee the flames that reside within me. Hellfire. Burning. 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 Thundercats ho! Flame on, dude. Yeah, I should yeah, I got a hot dog, rubbed it a little raw. I mean not rubbed, I cooked it a little hot. It's got burn marks on it. It kind of hurts. What? Yeah, closing all the religious scriptures so that way the fucking crazy ass I'm sorry, I'm losing it. I'm going insane. Oh? Sha-la-la-la-la-la mio, my Johnny Blaze is gonna catch fire and kiss the girl. Wah, wah. It's just me, or does Nicolas Cage look twice the age of I don't know her name? I should probably know her name. I recognize her face. Let's see here. That's young Roxanne. Where's old Roxanne? Eva Mendes. What has she been in? Hitch? The other guys? Actually, nothing that I've really kind of seen or would have thought of. So who knows? Nicolas Cage is definitely crazy. Flame on! Catch fire. Come on, Johnny. Do it. Well, that's reasonable and understandable. Logical, even. She's already looking at the door. She's like, I gotta get out of here. It's a tax write off, though. So, pays well. Show her. Show her. There's his southern accent again, just coming on through. It's like he starts the scene forgetting that he's supposed to have it, and then come to the end of the scene, he's like, "Oh shit, I need you need to run on home now, Missy." I think it's a perfectly sound excuse. Nicolas Cage probably does need that. Uh-oh. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Blaze comes for you? We know what you did. The same shot of the moon every single time. No clue. Damn, they straight up thinks that he's like a fucking pyrotechnic maniac. Ah, good classic, good cop, bad cop. Smoking kills. I call bullshit. As the classic taco shell commercial would say, why not both? But in Spanish. And smash cut to... Oh, never mind. He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna go wild. Go stupid. Go crazy. Go wild. The what was booked? The Ridge? What? What are these actors doing? Like, I get you got Madman Cage on the other side of the screen, but like you can't just act a fool. Oh my gosh, they're fucking having a little game. Oh. Yeah, crack those knuckles. Nice jacket. It's the one line I remember. I forgot the second bit. Also, I like how he has a fucking second transformation scene. So that way, the first one, all about the bike. The second one, all about the clothes. Now he's got style. Innocent. Maybe I remember more of this movie than I thought. Use the Force, Anakin. I have sinned a lot. Oh, damn. I was close. The further we get into this movie, the more predictable it is, or the more I remember. Oh, now that was a... Sorry, I recently have been rewatching Saw. I've thought about doing commentary tracks for him, because, you know, I'll tell that story at a later date, but that was a very Saw-esque cut. Peace out, Girl Scout. I gotta go deliver my Samoas and get my charity badge. At least this time his bike isn't like destroying the streets a lot. They just took out 2 neon bulbs. That's it. Did it get dark in here or is that just me? Bro, you best be watching this sick jump I'm about to do. Here we go. Oh, grinding. What you don't know is that his bike transforms into a submarine. Now, does that look like Johnny Blaze? Oh my gosh, he flicked him off. It's PG-13 movie. Can you do that? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. I'm getting the vibes. I see you. Oh, they gave Ghost Rider gloves so they didn't have to do his hands. Because that was hard. He gives 0 fucks. Can he not see the wind demon, or is that just... Oh, why? Oops. Of course this is the building she's in. Oh, never mind. Different building. Now you're on my turf. We got altitude now. I was going to make a joke about the yeehaw, but honestly, the best joke that you could probably pull is just to listen to that. I kind of want to make it my ringtone. I caught a big one. Probably a record. We just poured a scorpion. Oh, bye-bye. See you next time. He should have just scared a police officer away. He said, no, you go. That was a funny joke. Bro, you couldn't grab him. Why do you think your chain's gonna work? Yeah? Watch me. Bro, he's pulling a flash. He's doing counter rotation. Man, these like lesser demons that are basically anyone other than Blackheart are very much just pushovers. Like the first guy, he just whipped around with his chain. The second guy, he just whipped around with his chain. Let's see what happens to the water boy. Man, he's got everything. He's part Human Torch. He's part Spider-Man. He's got the looks to kill like Iron Man. He's what every Marvel hero wants to be. Well, except for the bit where he's basically like the devil spawn. But that's beyond the point. He was saving his dad. He had good intentions. Oh, it's like this scene from Ang Lee's Hulk where Hulk sees the love interest. I don't remember her name. Was it Betty? I think it was Betty. Bro, but the blue flame, that means he's even hotter. You're just going to make him matter. See? Peace out, Girl Scouts. Is that like the fourth time I said that, this singular movie commentary track? Formidable. How many shots of Johnny Cage, Johnny Blaze riding up on a motorcycle do we need for this one transition? All right, old man, tell me where the on switch is. How do I turn into this thing like at will? Is it prostate? Is it on my prostate? I don't got TV. Look at it. Look at where he's living. He's living in a cemetery. You think Comcast fucking runs cables out here? AT&T, Time Warner, Spectrum? I'll list them all out. We got a bone to pick with you. Bro, she straight up did the evil person turn around, except instead of a cat, it's a coffee cup. Which is nothing. You have his license plate and his tire treads. That's it. Well, I mean, I'm sure that's a lot in like a murder trial, technically. Ooh, I don't know. The first ever. So where is it now? You still haven't put a lock on this loft. You know, I honestly forgot he was in this movie. I feel like I haven't seen him in like an hour. I don't even remember his name. All I remember is Nicolas Cage getting on to him because he didn't want to watch monkey videos. Literally here. I live here. He's been talking in tongues, Roxanne. Tongues. I don't know if you know this, but that's to speak of Voldemort. And we don't say his name. Hello? Anyone there? Don't come near me. I got a shovel. Peekaboo. I love the little dripping sound effects that they just put over him. Like, it's like that classic, like, I can't even, it's like that high pitched dripping sound. Yeah, that little, like, boing. Where's it at, bud? Damn. Not in the face. He's not going to be able to talk. Bro, I just realized Blackheart is literally just Kylo Ren in demon form. Quonk. I really wanted that to be like a watermelon just exploded. Bro, I want his fucking sideburns. Like, they sharp. Uh-oh. No, not what's his face. I'm gonna call him Jim. Jim would work with Johnny. I think that's a good assumption. Ooh. He's coming. Oh, his name was Mac. Big Mac with Johnny Blaze. Peekaboo. Whoa. He's gotten quick. I'm all sin, baby. Ooh, Blackfire. That's fun. Oh, that was something else that they did in the second film. Is that the fire put off black smoke instead of white smoke. The sequel was just a lot darker than the original. Oh, hello. What to do? What to do? What to do? He's still there. He's still just chilling. Probably been hours. Light it up, light it up, light it up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Oh. Well, I forgot that part of the film. His trusty shovel, always in hand. He don't got my heart. Oh, never mind. Oh, get ready for the big reveal if you haven't guessed it already. See, this is something I didn't realize about Ghost Rider. Um, but I mean, it happens in the comics. I always thought it was something that like was passed a torch, like passed down type deal. But of course, this guy broke his contract anyways. So here we go. Get ready. Heyo. The one and only. Nay, bitch. Nay. Oh, yeah. God, the little fiery footprints at the. Wow, they're even doing like the light. Wait, this is CGI. Never mind. I was, I was about to say, wow, they're doing a really good job with the lighting on like the grass and stuff like that. But it's all. I don't even think those tires are rotating. I literally think they were just still. Not the beardy. Johnny's got a gun. I don't. Well, that doesn't seem right. I don't know why I was thinking this, but I could have sworn that this was also like the Hulk, which I'm pretty sure. No, wait. No, because in the Hulk, it's Bruce's dad that turns into crazy electric amalgamation thing. Oh, just straight up. Thanos snapped again. But I don't know why I thought that he comes back and like was evil or something. I don't know why I'm remembering that. Oh. See, this set's just fun. This set's cool. How can you fight water when you're underwater? Make it into steam, baby. All right. I just want to see, is he going to be the same kind of pushover? Oh, yep. Scared straight up. I'm literally just steaming the man. It's going to be like some fresh broccoli or steamed broccoli. Fresh broccoli that was steamed. Done and done. All of Blackheart's little demon buddies are just major fucking pushovers. I like how the bike decided, you know what? I'm backing out of the water, but then I'm turning around. This is straight up like fucking Herbie. Or for all you younger folks, Cars. And for all your even younger folks, I don't have another. Um, is there another movie that I don't know? I got my sawed off shotgun and a chain around my waist. Each the steam in its place. All right, then let's play this the old fashioned. Oh my goodness, complete Western face off. What you don't know is that this is like a what was National Treasure. He got a fake version of the scroll at his local at the graveyard, actually at their gift shop. Peekaboo. Bro, straight up slapping contest. Catch! This is what you like to call an extreme snowball fight. Not yet, bucko. Watch this. If I combine this iron, and if I combine this shotgun, oh. So what's the gun supposed to do? That's a lot to read in the next like 30 seconds. Oh, never mind. It was just the same singular line, just written like 50 times. Shit, we got the mentors up in this shit. It's too much. It's too much. Turn it off. Turn it off. Oh, was this movie in 3D? Ooh. He's Nightcrawler now. Oh, he's a fucking anonymous. But I didn't get what I wanted. A kiss. No. Roll credits. Come on, Cage. You know the rules. Or not. See, it's weird. He plays Johnny Cage, but his name's Nicolas Cage. And if you mix those two together, you get Johnny Cage. Sorry it took me that long to make that joke until now. Have you been messing up the names the entire time? He's straight up just, it's the Nightcrawler effect. Oopsies. How many shotgun? Oh, never mind. That answers that question. It don't matter. Perfecto. Bang. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. We got a wild one behind me. This is what happens when you live with dogs. Things get crazy. This is what they teach kids in science class about osmosis. I don't know if that's correct or not. Oh, well, look at that little wraparound. And that's what we like to call in the biz, kids, a loophole. Now, I'd be real interested to see going back to the first penance stair scene and putting this one side by side and see if they actually reused any footage. That would be interesting. They used the same exact transition to come out of it, which I mean makes sense. It's a fun ass transition. Bro, Nicky boy, you need to get your teeth checked out. They look a little rough around the edges. Are they trying to say that the blue flames mean that he's cold? Is she about to touch his face? I don't remember that. He's straight up. Oh. I'm not afraid. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, the blue fire is technically hotter. Don't touch it. But they circumvented all of that. I still wonder if Nicolas Cage is the voice of Ghost Rider. It's ghost time. No, I don't think I will. She's like, Roxanne's like, I think it's kind of hot. That way, no one has to deal with it other than me. Johnny, 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 Johnny. Oh. Oh, yeah, like that'll protect her. He turned to a mist. The like father, like son. A little temper tantrum. What was that? What was that little blue smoke going on? I love a good movie that starts where it ends. I mean, ends where it started. Well, I've been thinking this since I was a teenager, but I just don't think we fit together. I think we're supposed to be going on two separate paths. Yeah, Demon Slayer on a giant fiery bicycle. They need to turn the saturation down in his eyes. After watching this whole movie, I've just kind of decided I'm sick of it. I don't want his eyes to be that blue anymore. I told it's there forever. Oh, and pull back. A wide sweeping helicopter shot. Make sure you get the scenery. Keep going. Keep going. Make it look exactly like the beginning of the film. Oh, and we're ending on a monologue. I'm going to need at least 5 more motorcycle shots. Can you give them to me? Or is he just going to turn fire? Oh, what was that fucking eyebrow raise? Thank you, Mark Steven Johnson. You're the best. Wait, he also wrote the screenplay? Wrote and directed by the same guy. Was it edited by the same guy? I doubt that. Then again, with the effects, no, I'm not gonna bash the effects. I can't. It's 2007. We can't do that much. But anywho, thanks so much for listening to this movie commentary track. This movie talks. I promised a Nicolas Cage film, and yes, I know I didn't choose the most extreme Nicolas Cage film, but maybe we'll revisit this actor later on. Technically, we've watched 2 of his films. We watched Kick-Ass, and we watched this. So who knows what's next on the Nicolas Cage docket. But you can tune in to Movie Talks every Friday. Not every Friday. On Fridays, because, pandemic schedule still. You can tune in every... Jesus. I do this every single time. You can tune us in on Fridays on your favorite podcast platforms at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, or on YouTube 2 days later on Sundays at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. With that being said, thank you so much for sitting down and watching this film with me, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.